Next step is to use your green tape again. Start at one side. So you want to be between this bar and this roller. You want the tape to be in here. So let me show you. You want to be right about here. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but make sure that it's sticking on there. Don't push too much because then you're going to change the, if you push too much over here, you're gonna have more slack on the laminate than you are over here. So just slowly put it on there and with a little bit of tension. And then rip this off. Doesn't matter if it hangs out. And then you're gonna come to the other side. You can stay there. Snap your blade. And then you're going to cut along that tape. So the tape basically acts as a second layer for the backing. Because this backing paper is so thin, if we tried to do this without the tape, you would just cut through. So this just gives us a little extra. I'm gonna use the, go over the top. So we wanna cut, basically we're trying to just cut through the backing paper and not cut through the actual laminate, which is kind of tough. So you have to figure out your pressure. It definitely helps having a new blade. We'll be able to tell. So see, I cut through there, which is not a big deal because we can just put a piece of tape again on top of that so it doesn't separate there on me. And now we want to come over here, or whatever, whichever side is easier, and see how the laminate's here, but the backing paper is coming off the laminate. So that's how we want it. So slowly take it off again. You don't want to pull too much as you're going. You're basically just trying to make sure that it's separated at this point. And see, I wasn't cut all the way through to the end, so I'm just gonna rip it because it doesn't matter. So now that we have that, we want to hold it out. Grab your foot pedal. Make sure your speed isn't too high. Make sure your speed isn't too high. We'll go with about a 3. Slowly bring it down. Don't start pulling yet on this laminate or on the backing paper. So until you get it to about, the tape is just starting to go underneath the roll, then you're going to grab on, oh, we have 3 pieces, okay, whatever. You're gonna grab in between these 2 pieces of tape. So you have piece of tape here, piece of tape here, piece of tape here. Somebody put one there, I don't know, but whatever. So you want to have your one hand here and your one hand here. And what you're going to do is, as you're pushing the roller with your foot pedal, you're gonna pull up and stop it here and get that middle one tacked first, and then get that one and that one. You should have a nice even piece here. If it's not even, you're gonna have like a lot of wrinkles on one side or the other. Basically just try to pull it off and move it so that it lays it flat. And then from there you want to put your bar back on, because now we want to try to get that backing paper down to here. So we're going to grab a nice big piece, because at this point it's going to start sticking because it's going through the laminator. I'm going to put this piece in there, let it go through a little bit until it starts catching, and then just holding this and getting this down. It'll slowly start coming down. That's why you want a bigger piece at the start. And then once you're at an inch, you're good to go. Now you're set up. And then I would just make sure that this whole piece here is nice and smooth against the roller, and you don't have any crazy wrinkle lines along there. So we're good to go. You can now laminate the rest of our stuff.